Gentlemen, welcome back to another Gran Turismo 4 Spec II mod video. Now, if you're wondering why it's taken so long to make another Spec II mod update, well, the reason is because there really hasn't been much to update you guys on in the past several months. But today, I can finally show you guys something new. These are the new race cameras in the game. First up, we have an interior/cockpit view. Now, considering this game is from 2004 after all, every interior is a silhouette interior like the standard cars on GT5 and GT6, except much more pixelated, and some of them even having tinted windshields. However, this actually works very nice on the convertible cars in the game, as some of them do have detailed dashboards and steering wheels. Although the textures are very pixelated, it's still really nice to drive in. The Shelby Cobra being one of my favorites that I've tried so far. The next new camera is the hood camera. Now, this isn't to be confused with the roof camera in the vanilla game. A lot of people like to call that the hood cam, but technically it sits on the roof, so that one's a roof cam, and this new one is an actual hood cam. Now, what I like about this angle is the extra sense of speed that it kind of gives you, especially when you're driving on tracks like Costa di Amalfi and Città d'Aria. And it looks really good on cars with a really long hood, like the Dodge Viper. And last but not least is actually a camera that does already exist in the game, but it only existed in replay, and that is the tall, far chase camera. Now, the unique thing about this one is that the pitch is actually locked. So whenever you're going uphill, the car is going to be angled more upwards, and whenever you're going downhill, then the camera is going to be more towards the lower end of the car. It is a little weird in my opinion, but some people do actually like this camera in the replay, so if you want to drive in it, then now it's here. So the credit for these new camera angles goes to zinklesmesh. As far as I understand it, he had to go through every single car in the game and set the parameters and positions for every camera, and with 700 cars in the game, I'm sure that took a very long time to do, but it is a definitely much appreciated addition to the mod. And so that about does it for this update. I know that was really short, but this is the only thing I have to update you guys on so far. So Spec II itself is still not released at this point in time. The only iteration of this mod that's out right now is the randomizer mod, which only has a couple Spec II features and a few cars with different sounds. But the actual whole Spec II mod itself is still in development, and I do not have an estimated time of when it's going to be complete. But for any major developments on it, I will update you guys on it in the future, so make sure you subscribe, and make sure you follow the Admeister, who is the author of the mod, over on X, for even faster updates there. Keep in mind, this is a fan-made mod, things take time, people have lives to live, and by the time the mod does come around to releasing, you will either see it over on the Admeister's Twitter/X or on my channel, but until that point, the mod is still in development, and it is not publicly available just yet. Also, fairly soon, I will be making another engine sound compilation, as with the new demo build that I have to make this video includes a bunch of new engine sounds, so at some point I will get around to it, but considering the mod is still going to take a long time to come out, it's not really a high priority for me at the moment, so do keep that in mind. Anyways, that's about it for today's Spec II mod update video. Thank you guys for watching. Go follow the mod author over on X/Twitter. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more updates in the future, and I'll see you in the next one.